Welcome inside Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, Massachusetts for NWHL Hockey Night, where tonight we'll see the New York Riveters at 7-6-3 against the 14-0 Boston Pride. My name is Jeff Mannix, happy to be on the call with you here tonight as it's a battle of the two top teams in the NWHL this season. Both teams, in fact, have already locked up spots to host in the Isabel Cup semifinals, which will be in a couple of weeks. Obviously, Boston has not lost yet this season, but the New York Riveters will look to put a dent in that Boston record coming into tonight's game, as we will now see some of the key players to this one, starting on the Boston side with the reigning NWHL Player of the Week, Brianna Decker, as she won that award after a 1-goal, 3-assist performance last time out in a 6-5 win against the Connecticut Whale last weekend. In fact, Decker is on a 6-game point streak coming into this game, scoring 4 goals, 7 assists, and 11 points over that time. On the New York Riveters side, the player to watch, Courtney Burke. She is a defenseman, and 3 goals, 6 assists for 9 points on the season. She scored the game winner last time out in overtime, a victory over the Connecticut Whale in which New York had to come back from a 4-1 deficit. Burke, a rookie defenseman who their head coach Chad Wiseman says will be a key contributor, especially on the power play. As we get set for this one, should be an exciting one once again from the Warrior Ice Arena. It is the New York Riveters and the Boston Pride coming up next. It is NWHL Hockey Night from Boston. New York, the road team, wears their red uniforms with the navy blue, white, and gray trim, the Rosie the Riveter logo on the front. They are going to skate as we look at it from the camera position, right to left. Boston, the home white uniforms with the black and yellow trim, the Pride logo on the front. They go from left to right as we look at it. Gigi Marvin back in her own zone, near side, chips up the boards. Trying to play that back in was Janine Weber, knocked away. Lannis gets it into the middle, but intercepted by Weber. Odd man rush the other way. Amanda Kessel on the right wing side. Drop pass here. The shot got blocked in front nicely by Casey Bellamy on the try by Mike to get Michelle Picard for New York. As the Riveters will come out with some speed, it's Amanda Kessel, beats her player down the side, and she scores! What a shot by Amanda Kessel, ringing the back bar just 2 minutes and 54 seconds in. The New York Riveters take a 1-0 lead. For Amanda Kessel, that's just her 3rd goal of the season, only her 7th game in a Riveters uniform this season, as you'll see her rush down the right wing side, and a beautiful shot to the short side on Brittany Ott to start the shot there by Dostal is blocked. Taken back by Amanda Kessel, weak backhander, loose in front, and a great save by Ott that time on Maye Dench, who was left alone in front, and a nice right skate save there by Brittany Ott. As we'll get a look at this Brittany Ott save from just a few minutes ago. Kessel setting up Dench all alone. You'll see she's uncovered, but that was a nice flare out of the right skate that time by Brittany Ott to keep her team down by just 1 goal. Knight tried to send that one in front. It got blocked by a dive. Knight able to get it back here in the left corner for the Pride. Back to the left point it goes, Casey Bellamy. Knight one-touches that to Bender. Bender back to Bellamy, fakes it. Knight lets it go, and there's a save for Fitzgerald, the first of the game that she has had to make. A little more than 30 seconds gone in the power play. New York fails to clear the zone. It's Bellamy, top of the slot, trying to get it down low, but intercepting the pass and clearing it the length of the rink. Maye Dench for the Riveters. Now New York into the offensive zone again. Weber will get the puck in front here. It's McMillan at the left point. McMillan works that down low, gets the return pass. It got blocked, and Rafter loose puck, and somehow missing a wide open goal that time was Bray Ketchum, as she was behind Ott and somehow could not find the twine. And Dench will dive to get it deeper into the zone. Ott handled it, gave it away. Set back in front, it's Rafter. Had it knocked off her stick, recovered by Wash. Back to Rafter, stick handles, and scores! Tatiana Rafter is able to drag it around Ott, and that will double New York's lead. 1:44 left in the first. New York 2, Boston nothing. Tatiana Rafter with her 6th goal of the season, a native of Winnipeg, Manitoba. As another failed clear by Boston, Rafter alone able to get it to her forehand and score the goal. Burke, top of the slot, back down low to Weber. It's off the heel of her stick and wide. 10 seconds in the 5-on-3. Burke, left point, down low Kessel. Kessel back to Burke, to Kessel at the left dot. She shoots, a blocker save, rebound, another save by Ott, as Boston gets one player out of the box. Now a 5-on-4, puck tipped toward the front, knocked right back away that time by, it was Bolden. Burke through traffic, hit Weber with it, gives to Kessel, that one, score! Amanda Kessel able to put it home again. Looked like it redirected on the way past Ott. It's a power play goal with 9:34 to go in the second. New York back up by 2. Kessel with the shot, yep, looked like it hit Lexi Bender in front of the goal. And if that is the case, it will be the 2nd goal of the night for Amanda Kessel. Take a look at the stats through 2 periods of play. Shots favoring New York 14-9. You see New York 1 for 3 on the power play. Boston 0 for 2. New York 17-14 in faceoffs here so far, as well as Boston has not had a game when they've been beaten in just about every stat category through 40 minutes, but that is indeed the case here tonight at home. 3rd period underway, New York in the road red sweaters, Boston the home whites. And New York back into their own zone here as it's Courtney Burke rimming around the far side for Kessel, who chips ahead for Mai Dench. Dench looking for Weber along the end boards there. Boston quickly able to get a hold of it, as that puck taken away from Carpenter, as New York again in their own zone. Weber had it knocked away by Knight. We'll likely start seeing a lot of Boston's big offensive guns a ton here in this 3rd period. Weber will bring it into the Boston end, right wing corner, as Bolden tries to take the puck away and does so. Blake Bolden. Now it's Brianna Decker. Good pass. Duggan behind the D. Megan Duggan scores! Megan Duggan gets behind the defense and scores 1:04 into the 3rd period. It's New York 3 and Boston 2. Carpenter, a blue line to blue line diagonal pass, sending Megan Duggan in alone. And she goes to the glove side. Duggan with her league-leading 12th goal of the season. Behind the goal for the Pride. Able to get it to Decker. Now Knight, the slapper, rises too high. Marvin, right point, holds in. She'll whip it, a nice score! Hillary Knight looks like she tipped it in front. And just like that, Boston ties the score. 3-3 with 6:11 to go. Gigi Marvin holds in at the right point. Knight appears as though she got a tip. If it is Knight, it's her 2nd of the game. On it again. Here's Knight into the zone right side. Centering feed got blocked by McMillan. As a little bit of a hit there, and we will get a penalty on this one. It will go to the New York Riveters, Kaylee Fratkin, for the hit in the corner. We'll see the indication, but it will be Fratkin going to the box, and a big moment in the game here. Third power play of the night for the Boston Pride. 0 for 2 thus far, but 2 goals in the first 3:49 to erase a 2-goal deficit. Here is a look at the penalty. As you'll see Fratkin go into the corner and knock over Brianna Decker. Marvin, right circle, Bellamy top of the slot. Marvin, right circle, down low, Carpenter. Back to Marvin, she'll fire, it's blocked. Decker, side of the left circle, 39 seconds in the 5-on-3 for Boston. Bellamy to Decker, look to get it across. Good breakup once again by Michelle Picard. Bellamy, left point, Marvin top of the right circle. Bellamy top of the circles. Now that one, score! It's Decker banking it off a New York defender and in with 11:43 to go in the third. Boston has their first lead at 4-3. Good play there by Bellamy. Quick walk in front, and the shot by Decker finds the back of the net. 5-on-3 power play goal. And Boston has the lead at the 8:17 mark of the third. The goal for Decker is her 11th of the season. Loose in front here as the power play continues at 5-on-4 for another 47 seconds. Duggan gets to Bolden, top of the slot. Almost fumbled it away, but gets it to Carpenter, right circle. Diagonal pass to Marvin to get it in front of Duggan, but a good save by Fitzgerald. New York coming 2-on-2 shorthanded now. It's Weber chipping this one in. Back to get it, though, is Gigi Marvin for Boston. 24 seconds left on their power play. Broken up, though, by Weber and shot back in to get a change by Mai Dench. 14 seconds to go in the Pride power play. That one missed Marvin. All the way down it goes. Not enough for icing, though. Boston able to regain it, side of the left circle. 3 seconds on the power play. Bellamy at the right point. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Bellamy's shot blocked nicely that time by Gershow. And this one cleared up ahead. Russo down the left side. Russo shot. Didn't get much on it, but a stick save by Otts. Puck loose down behind the goal. Battle continues to ensue. It's off the back of the cage. Boston will control from there, and McMillan can't hold the zone at the right point here for the Riveters. Boston takes it back. Russo, though, intercepts the pass. She'll fire the slapper, and a tough blocker save there for Brittany Ott. New York once again trying to get a hold of this, trailing for the first time, and they're going to get a power play as we go below 10 minutes to go in the third period. As falling down that time, being knocked down, was Tatiana Rafter with 9:59 to go in the third period, as New York will go to the power play when we come back. 9:59 to go in the third. Boston 4, New York 3 on NWHL Hockey Night. Power play here for the New York Riveters, their 4th of the game, 1 for 3 so far, as it's Casey Bellamy in the box for a high stick. Minute 40 left on the New York power play, looking to tie the game. They've led most of the way, but 3 goals in the first 8:17 of the third by Boston have given them the lead, 4-3. Courtney Burke, left side to Amanda Kessel, who has 2 tonight. Kessel tried to get it to Dench, knocked away and cleared by the Pride. Katie Fitzgerald gives it off again to Courtney Burke. She'll start the rush anew for New York. Over to Dench on the right. Over the red, over the Boston blue. Dench gives it away and cleared again by the Pride. New York had a chance here possibly to give Boston their first loss in more than a year. Their last loss, January the 3rd of 2016 at Buffalo. New York led this game 3-1 coming into the period, but 3 quickies here in the third period scored first by Megan Duggan at 1:04. Then Hillary Knight, second of the game at 3:49. And then the go-ahead goal by Brianna Decker on a 5-on-3 power play at 8:17 has given Boston the lead. As we'll get a look here, this the second goal for Boston, the first in the onslaught. Megan Duggan got behind the D and ripped the back of the net to tie things, or to get Boston within one. Hillary Knight with the nice tip in front of the Gigi Marvin shot there to tie it. And here's Decker as it banked off a New York defender in front. 11th goal of the season for Decker right now, the difference maker. She's got a 3-point night on a goal and 2 assists thus far. As we mentioned, coming into the game, she had a 6-game point streak with 11 points in that time. It's now up to 7 games and 14
New York
points.
Riveters
looking to get back even again. Knocked away, though. With the puck, McMillan sending into the zone for Dench. Another clearance by Boston. Burke, good step to try and break up a chance, but here they come again. Knight to Decker. Decker, she was being hooked. No penalty, though, as Boston tried to get it back to the point, but it was Marvin sneaking in a little bit too far to the center point, and it goes out to center. Gigi Marvin now back up ice with it. Dancing in, she wants to go coast to coast, fires the shot, and it's stopped by Fitzgerald, and she'll hold it with 5:41 to go in the third period. Gigi Marvin from Warroad, Minnesota, one of the veterans in this league. She just turned 30 years old, longtime member of the U.S. national team. She's been to 2 Olympics. Has Marvin. New York looking to get things back even again as we tick down to about 5 minutes to go. That shot tipped wide by Ketchum on the try by Picard from the left point. Held in now by Dostal as the shot whipped toward the glove, and a save by Ott as that one was near her left ear hole. But she's able to reach up and make the nice save there on that attempts from the bottom of the right circle by Gershow. Tracking this one down is Mai Dench to shoot it deep as Weber went after it, but Boston will regroup. Hillary Knight, cross-ice pass to Decker. Brianna Decker, good cross-ice pass, and Fitzgerald able to knock the Knight shot out of play that time. As Decker and Knight, 2 U.S. national team teammates as well, with the little 1-2 there. That was a great cross-ice pass by Decker. But Fitzgerald coming up big. Decker with a 3-point night and the game-winning goal to lead the Boston Pride to a come-from-behind win tonight over the New York Riveters by a final score of 4-3 here at Warrior Ice Arena. Again, the Pride back at it tomorrow against the Buffalo Buttes at 5:30. For our cast of thousands here at Warrior Ice Arena, my name is Jeff Mannix. Thank you for watching NWHL Hockey Night here in Boston.